different reason than I would have thought it would come to. And I've realized that I'm actually called to be a servant of Jesus. And the things that I put out on this channel, I try to make them fun sometimes, and I try to make them, worth watching. And I think that that's changed a little bit lately because of some of the things that I've been convicted to say or talk about. And I know this, some of you, the gospel is hid from you, and I can't do anything about that. And some of you understand the things that I'm talking about. So, yeah, I guess the hasty comments and the, people accusing me of things and saying the wrong things or something, just because you disagree with what I say or I believe, doesn't mean that we need to be enemies towards each other. And I think that most of the people that put out these hasty comments are actually not doing their due diligence when it comes to even knowing what I do say, what I do believe. So, yeah, for those people, for the people that think that this world is run by Freemasons and think that this world has a government organization lying and getting away with lying to the whole world about the shape of the world, then I would have to say this is probably not your channel. So you can put your comments somewhere else. And most of these hasty comments would, right after I just said that, would assume that I don't believe, or that I believe in a globe. That I think we're living on a globe. Which is just wrong. I don't believe that at all. But nobody's hiding the shape of the earth, and nobody's lying about going to space. It's just a whole world of people misunderstanding. There's two groups. There's what I consider to be the saints who are deceived. They think that everything happening in the sky is fake, and they have a big surprise coming one day. And I have to tell you, their hearts are going to fall to the floor too, sink down to the floor. Just the same as the other group, who are the people that are believing that these things they're doing in the sky are the future, and that things are going to save them and make humans live longer and move to other planets, when that's all part of hell. It's outer darkness. And I don't want you to take part in it and believe in it. But I don't want you to think that it's entirely fake so that you are taken by surprise one day. But there's a lot of you, probably more of you than not, think this false idea of that I used to think. I used to think the same thing. But I follow Jesus, and he's showing us the truth. And you're stopping and saying, no, I have better judgment than Jesus. I know that they're lying to us. And they're not. They are deceived. And it's a sad thing that many of you, when this is all over, and you can see what's happening, many of of you are going to be very disappointed in what you did while you were here because you misunderstood the deception that was happening and you blamed it on your own brothers and sisters, the very people that you're supposed to be here saving, teaching the truth to. And you're accusing them of being liars, and that you're accusing them of deceiving you. For those of you who are Bible believers, I have the Bible on my side. I have what Paul told us on my side. Paul said we're not struggling against our brothers and sisters. Yes, they'll tell a lie because they believe it. They were taught, just like your school teacher in first grade taught you about the globe and taught you all the countries and taught you how the oceans were and taught you where the North and South Pole were. And you believed it, and so did your teacher. Is your teacher lying? I guess that depends on how you look at it. In a way, they're lying, but they don't know they're lying. And if they heard the truth and knew the truth or believed the truth, they wouldn't be teaching lies. But the lie doesn't come from them. The lie doesn't come from NASA. It comes from Satan. And right now, I can see the whole world is being deceived and walking right into it. Either you're believing and putting your trust in space and all the things that NASA and all these space agencies and commercial companies are doing. And for you, I say, come out of her. It's a deception. It's a lie. Come out. Don't believe that, because I know that Jesus is going to be coming on the clouds and every eye is going to see him. And when that happens, the people who didn't believe what he said are probably going to be in a bad place. And that's what this channel's for. That's why my channel's here now. And I know it changes, everyone's channel changes with time. But the game is very serious. It's not one to assume anything in. Not at all. I would say, if you don't like what I'm saying, that should mean something to you. If you don't like when I say that there's no men lying about the shape of the earth or going to space, it's men walking into a deception. And it's written about in the Bible, and we're living in that time. So if I'm saying things you don't like, I think that should mean that you should think about them more than you would something else. If it strikes you wrong, because something I'm saying that's very simple is in the Bible. Satan deceived the whole world. He didn't deceive the world minus a bunch of Freemasons or whatever. It was the whole world, and I can see that happening right now. Daniel saw the saints being overcome by the dragon. I see that now. So the hasty comments that are in the chat, I'm not going to delete them, because I'm going to leave them there for people to read. The people in there calling me a shill and saying I'm a liar, calling me a liar and all these things. Everything I'm saying is something I learned from Jesus. That's all I got to say. I believe him, and I trust everything he tells me in his word, because it's the truth. And everyone will know that someday. So anything I'm doing, I'm counting on people being against it. And that doesn't matter to me at all. So there you are. I just had to say that. Have a good day.